Hey, what's up guys? Welcome back to my channel. It's Marquita if you're new here. Welcome. So glad that you are here joining me for another video, which happens to be a budget plan with me. I know I've been hit or miss with showing you guys my budgets. I have been budgeting, but I just haven't been showing you guys. But we're going to do that today. But first, if you're new here, I hope you'll stick around and consider subscribing and also giving me a thumbs up on this video if you enjoy it. Also, guys, I'm doing a giveaway, so make sure to stay tuned to the end of this video so you can hear all the details on how you can win a $100 gift card. Yes. $100. I'm giving that away. So let's jump on into this budget plan with me and the giveaway details. If you want to see that, make sure to stay tuned. All right, so as you guys know, I do a paycheck to paycheck budget system, which works out so well for me. And so this is a Filofax planner. You guys know I do use this just strictly for budgeting. So I'm going to turn to the week, and here is how the pages look. If you haven't seen a budget plan with me that I've done before in the past, these are inserts from my shop. Again, paycheck to paycheck budget is what works for me. Did not come up with this method, but I am using it because it is working for me so well. So we're going to pull these pages out so that we can go ahead and get the budgeting. And if you're not sure what planner this is, again, this is a Filofax. This is in stone gray, and I really love it. It's super pretty and neutral. You guys know how I feel about neutral. No need to say it again. And so that is what I'm currently using. In the front there, I've got all of the inserts. If you want to see a flip through of this, I have it already on my channel. You can just go check that out, and you can see how I have everything sectioned off. And then in the back, I have my cash envelope. So what I use to take out of my cash envelope wallet, I'll take the receipts and all that good stuff, and I'll put it here. And this is where I store it all until I purge it at the end of the year. So that's kind of how I have it set up. If you want to see more details, again, there is a video available. So let's go ahead and jump into this paycheck to paycheck budget. I already did my monthly overview, and so now we're going to do the weekly. I normally do this every single Sunday or Monday. Typically I wait till Monday just so I can see what's coming in income wise, because that's posted on Monday. And so I try to do that on Monday, and I try to post a video, you know, sometime that week. So let's go ahead and jump in, guys, because you guys know I can ramble, and then I'm going to share with you guys the details on the giveaway. I'm super excited about it. I did this one time last year where I did a $100 giveaway as well. It's a similar giveaway, and I will share with you guys the details of that once I get to that portion, because it's going to fall in the savings area. And I'm going to tell you about an app that I use to save. This is not sponsored, by the way. It's just me giving away something like I did last year. I try to do it once a year where I give away like actual money, because I feel like people need money. Okay, you only need so many planner supplies. So first thing that I do here at the top is I put the month. So this is the month of March. And I put the week, which is the week of the 23rd to the 29th. And the paycheck date is the 23rd. So that would be 3/23. I get paid every Monday from my shop, which is my Little Miss Fancy Plan shop. I can get paid however often I'd like. I can set up as a daily payment. I can set up as a weekly, a monthly, however I want. And I have it coming into my account every Monday. And then YouTube is going to be factored in this week as well, because I got paid on the 21st is when AdSense sends us our money. But again, it was well, I didn't say this, but it was the weekend, so I didn't get that money until Monday. And then I also have an additional shop on Etsy, but I looked and I didn't get a payment for that. But I did get an Amazon Pay. So whenever someone pays via my shop, but they pay using Amazon, that money comes in separately. I haven't quite figured out how often it comes in. It's just sporadic. Whenever someone pays, they just send the money over. So I noticed in my account on Monday that I did get a payment for that. So I do have that to be factored in as well. And then PayPal, whenever someone makes a purchase on my shop via PayPal, that is instant. It automatically goes into my PayPal account. And typically on Sunday, I'll go ahead and transfer that all into savings. And then I will start fresh on Monday. And so I do have some rollover from PayPal that I haven't transferred over. So I'm going to factor that in this budget as well. So let's go ahead and get started. This is a light week for me, y'all, which you'll see. And lots of things are out of stock in my shop. So I'm planning on adding dashboards. I know that's what you guys really want. So it was a little bit, not really a slow week, but kind of only because of that. And then also I'm working on my box, and my box is taking a lot of time up. So I'm just saying the numbers are going to be a lot different from the last budget you saw me do. So first, PayPal. This is again transferring over from last week, and that beginning balance from last week is $275. So we're just budgeting it, and some stuff can actually be written in actual, but some stuff can't. So in this particular case, I'm going to put $275 because at the end of the week, I am going to take whatever's left and I'm going to purge it out into my savings. So I'm just going to write in actual $275 because that's what I'm going to factor that I can spend. Anything over that, I'm going to cut it off at $275 in terms of the budget. And that just works for me. That's why I like starting fresh every Monday, because then whatever comes in on that Monday or at the end of the week is really kind of how I factored in. Then it's more of a true numbers. So that's what I have going in now, or in there now. And so that is PayPal. And then YouTube is just, depending on if I have a good or bad month. This month was a decent month. It was $1,037.90. Sometimes it's more than that. Sometimes, it doesn't really go too much lower than that, or it hasn't been. And so that's not an average month. I average probably between $1,200 and $1,500 a month on YouTube. Sometimes a lot more. Just depends on the type of content I put out there. And then my shop, Little Miss Fancy Plans, brought in, or was a positive $580 on Monday. That's not saying, I think it's just $580. Yeah. That's not saying that's how much I made. It's just that, Shopify has a cutoff time, and so it'll keep that remaining balance of the money in there until it pays it out the next week. So there's a lot more money than that in there. It's just not going to pay it until next Monday. And so the actual is $580. All right. And that was Monday. We already know that's $323. And then Amazon Pay was $36.68. And there could be more that comes in this week, so I'm not going to write anything in actual. And then I also am going to be anticipating a payment from Amazon for my affiliate links. That's going to be coming in as well, but let me see when that is coming. I'm just referring to my monthly calendar. I don't believe that comes in until like the 28th of the month. So we won't even factor that in. Let me just double check, because I want to be accurate. If I'm anticipating that money, I want to know it's coming in. So yep, on the 28th. So that's not this week, because this is just the 23rd. Well, actually it is the 23rd through the 29th. So that will be coming in as well. So that's my affiliate. And I have to look that up to see exactly how much that's going to be. All right, so that's going to be $343.25. And I could just pull a report so I can go ahead and write that into actual, because I know that is the actual number. So now I'm going to do the math, and I'm going to tell you how much that is. Now this is just for my business expenses. You guys already know that. My husband and I, we do our personal finances completely separate from this. This is just shop income and kind of how I spend that money and kind of how I utilize that money to put back into the business. So let's do that math really quick. So that's $22.72.90. And I'm just going to write it and budget it, because something could fluctuate here in terms of Amazon Pay. And so I want to have an actual number once I close out my budget on Sunday. Okay, so now bills. So I'm looking at my monthly calendar just to see what bills I've got going on for the month, for the week of the 23rd through the 29th. Let's see. I have my American Express, but that goes into debt. So I'm not going to write that in. Adobe is coming out this week, and that's $29.99. My end of month, I don't really have that many bills. I pay the bulk of my bills at the beginning of the month, and I don't have that many bills. A lot of the stuff is like shop bills and things like that, since this is shop income. And then other than that, I have car note. And I think that's it. Yeah, and I had a couple of trips I was paying on, but y'all, I don't think we're gonna go And so because of that, I'll be getting all the money back that I paid into those trips. I have 3 trips planned this year. And so that will be interesting because that'll be money that I wasn't accounting for getting back, and I'll be able to throw that into savings, which will be amazing. And so other than that, I did have my Shopify bill came out, but that's paid through my credit card, and then I just throw money into my credit card. So I'm not going to write that in. Okay, so as you can see, I don't have that many bills this week. So $29.99 plus $475 is $504.99. Okay, let me scoot up so you can see. Okay. So now that I wrote that in, I can go ahead and write in how much I'm going to have left over. So 2272.90 minus 504.99 equals 1767.91. All right. And if anything comes into play, this is paid, that hasn't been paid. The due date for this is 3/23, and then the due date for the Adobe is, I wrote in the wrong spot. 3/23 is 3/29. So that'll come out automatically. So I have 1767.91 left over. So I'm not going to write that in the actual because I just want to make sure that nothing else is going to come up. Plus I don't write my actuals in until I close out my budget. Okay. I want to just making sure that that's everything that I have to pay, because I have a little list over here off to the side to make sure I write everything in. And then now we're going to go through our cash envelope. So you guys know I do a cashless cash envelope system. Let me show you guys. Just for those who have never seen a budget plan with me before, this was my actual wallet. I took my contents out and I put it in this black wallet. So now I just need to transition over my cash envelopes. But these are the cash envelopes I use. Normally I keep this pen on top so that way they don't bend. The little sticky notes don't bend, or the little stickers. Okay, so these are all my categories. All these categories correspond to these to my categories that I'm going to write in over here. And so I have a specific budget for each one. I have a little insert on the inside that tells me what that budget is. Let me find a blank one just so you guys can see. So I'll write that on here. I'll pull out the blank one and I'll write in the month, and then I'll write in how much that budget is here. So that way I can be marking things off as I'm spending them and really keep a running total here. And then when I come and close my budget out, I'll put the actual based on what I spent here. So I have little cards that I stick on the inside, and then I also have it on the backhand side here where you can write it in with a dry erase marker or wet erase marker or Sharpie. So these are available in my shop. You guys already know that. I have a ton of variety of these. I love these so much. And this little cash envelope wallet is so cool because it had this little insert in here where you can just pop these in. And so it just makes it very easy to use. And so these are all of my categories. So again, each one of them has a little slip in here for me to be able to track those expenses. And then once I'm done and I close my budget out at the end of the month, or at the end of the week rather, then I will take it along with the receipts and I will put it here in the back in these cash envelopes. So these have a ton of stuff in them. Once they're too full, then I'll pull them out and I'll put them in a different system. I have to keep everything organized, but I keep them in here, and that just helps me to be able to look back and see what I spent, and then for tax purposes. So that's been working out quite well. So let's go ahead and write in what our cash envelope categories are. I have been on like a whole spending thing right now. Like that's where I'm at mindset wise. So I don't really spend that much. I go in and out. Sometimes I get a lot of stuff on Amazon, and sometimes I'm like, you know what, we're gonna save. So that's the mode I'm in right now, savings mode, okay? And so groceries. I already did my grocery shopping last week. I bought groceries for 2 weeks. So I have not had to go and get any groceries this week. I normally do that on Mondays, but I'm gonna put a budget for it, just in case something comes up during the week. Normally my budget is $250 for the week, but we are going to do $150 because I just don't feel like we're gonna need any more than that. I also wanna carry over this leftover up to the top, the bill leftover, $1767.91. Okay, and then once I get my actual number, then I'll write that up here, and I'll know how much I'm starting with. And then once we get all of our cash envelopes totaled out, that's going to go down here, and then you'll put the leftover based on this minus that. And so I'll show you that process as well. And don't forget also, we are going to be talking about the giveaway as well once we get to that part, which is over here in savings. So don't forget. So next is personal. And I tried to do, I was doing 200 a week. I know that sounds a lot, but again, I'm in the house, so it's going to make it easy to not spend. So I'm going to do 150, and hopefully I won't spend that much money. And then for eating out, we haven't been eating out. We've been eating in. And plus I'm just real cautious about what's going on. So I think I'm just going to do $50. Our normal budget for eating out, y'all, is typically like $150. And we spend every bit of that. Fun, I'm not going to put anything for fun because we can't go anywhere. So we have to have fun inside the house. So I'm going to do 0. And then kids, Malachi started a new job at QT, and he needed some stuff for his first day. They have to have khakis and all that good stuff. So I think he may need a couple of other things. So I'm going to put $100 just in case. And I'll just buy that stuff on Amazon or Target, or maybe he may buy it through QT, because I think they have their own store. And then home, I haven't been working on that many projects. I am painting the foyer still. I have one more wall to do, and then I have a couple of other projects to do, but I've been, things have been kind of slowing down with my home projects. So I'm just going to put $50 here because I don't really feel like I'm going to need that much. Gifts. And I do write all the categories here, even if I'm not doing anything with it, even if it's a $0 amount that I'm gonna do, because I just wanna see all the categories, and it just works out well for me to just write it in. And then medical, I don't have any doctor's things that are coming up. I do have a prescription I have to pick up for Malachi, but that's paid through my insurance and my HSA card, so it's really 0. And I don't need to pick up any, because we've been on this whole immune system boosting, so I got a whole bunch of vitamin C. I got a whole bunch of different things to boost our immune system, and I already got that last week. Plus, I don't think I'm gonna be able to find anything else because I had a hard time finding what I got. So I don't need anything else, but that would be all under the medical umbrella. And then auto, we don't have anything going on with the car right now, but just in case, I'll put $50. And then hair, I have my hair in twists, so I don't need anything for hair. And then Addison, I don't think I need anything for her hair either. Okay, so that's all of the cash envelopes. So we're gonna total it out, and then I'll show you what I do next. All right, so that's $550. All right, so we're gonna take that $17.69 that we wrote in here minus $550, and so we have $1,219.91 left over. Perfect. So we're not going to write any actuals in again until I close out my budget. So next we go over to sinking funds. So my sinking funds are typically like my Bethel trip that I'm going to take. I wanted to take Addison to Disney. That's not going to happen. Bethel's not going to happen. So I'll be getting all that money back for Bethel, which I paid a lot into it. My friend paid it off, and then I was paying her. So I'll be getting all that back. And then we have a wedding we're supposed to go to at the end of this year, which may still happen. So I'm going to write it in. And I've been putting money towards that. It's already paid for. It's just that, incidentals. So I'm gonna say $100, just in case, because it's not until the end of the year. I also need to bring over this money. So my cash envelope total is $1219.91. Then once I get the actual, then I'll write the actual up here. Okay, so other than that, I was supposed to go to the cabins, which is already paid off. I was supposed to go to Go Wild, which I'm not sure is going to happen. And I wanted to try to plan for tennis to go to Wimbledon. So I am going to write that in because that's not going to be this year. And I want to let's put $100 towards that too. So I'm just saving up for that because that's going to be an expensive trip. Because it's in England. Although I was supposed to go to England this year, I'm not writing in any trips until I know what's going on, because I'm saving still, but I'm not going to put that as a sinking fund until I know if we're going to be able to go to that stuff. But again, I'll have money in savings so I can always dip into there if I need to, because I'm not planning for sinking funds. All of that money is going into savings. Okay, so next up, oh wait, let's write in the total here. So 200 is what I'm throwing into sinking. So that's going to be 1,019.91 left over. And so that's what I have to play with in terms of debt and savings. Okay, so debt, I have 2 Amexes that I pay on. So let's do Amex number 1 and Amex number 2. And I pay those on the Monday. And then other than that, that's it. I'm gonna do, let's bring down the total here of 1,019.91. All right, and then again, actual will be coming from here once we figure that out. Okay, sinking fund. All right, perfect. Okay, we're moving right along. So I put 200 into one and 200 into the other, so that is $400. Okay, I'll tell you how much I got left over. So that leaves me with $619.91. Okay, so now we get to savings. So the exciting part of the video, right? Giveaway time. So I am doing a $100 gift card giveaway. Again, I did do it a year ago on my channel and you guys really loved it. And sometimes I feel like you just need to give something like substantial away and something that people can really value and that they would really appreciate. So I'm giving away a $100 gift card to one person, and that is going to be within the week. So by this time next week, I should be making the announcement on the winner. So here is how it goes. I adore acorns. So I'm going to write acorns in because that is where I do all of my savings for the most part in terms of like investing. And again, this is not sponsored. Acorns is an investment app, so I throw a ton of money in there. In addition, I do throw money into my actual savings as well and my bank account. But Acorns is fantastic because you can link it to your bank account, and when you spend money, it'll round up, so you don't even have to think about it. And so I'm constantly getting hit daily with different amounts based on what I'm spending that goes directly into Acorns, and I'm saving money kind of without thinking about it. And so on a monthly basis, I invest $200. And of course, it is an investment account, so there's lots of things, you know, that go into play in terms of getting a small percentage because it is an investment account, but I haven't seen any negative, you know, effects of it. It's an amazing app. It's a reputable app. There's a ton of people who use it. And so I am giving away a $100 gift card once again for signing up for Acorn. So how it works is that you'll click on the link. Again, all of this stuff will be in the description box below for easy access. So there'll be a link down there. You'll click on that link and you'll sign up. And once you make your first investment, it can be as little as possible, as little as $1. It's completely up to you. Then you will be entered into the giveaway by just sending me a screenshot of that page. Super easy. And the bonus part of Acorns is that when you invest and you open an account and invest, you get $5 and I get $5. So if you invest your first investment and it's $1, you've made $4. And you want to continue to invest over time because, again, it is an amazing app, which I absolutely adore. And so that is a perk that when you sign up and make your first investment, you'll get $5. I'll get $5. So thank you so much if you do decide to do that. And so that's pretty much how it works. So again, you'll open up your Acorns, make your first investment. Has to be done by March 30th, by the way. And then I'll make the announcement on April 1st on who won. You get $5, I get $5. So we're helping each other out. Screenshot me that page, and then I'll announce April 1st, and then you'll win $100. Super easy, right? Don't you love that? So again, all of the instructions will be below for easy access, and hopefully you guys will enter, and there'll be an announcement of a winner soon. And hopefully you'll appreciate that. If you are one of the winners, congratulations in advance, and hopefully that helps you in some way. So I just thought I would announce that while we're in the savings part of this video, because I do throw $200 every single month in Acorns, and I've been doing that for the past couple of years. I've got a lot of money saved up in Acorns through to the fact that it's an investment app, so they, you know, of course, have a investment process. And then also because I do roundups, I have it at the 10 times multiplier roundup. So that's the highest roundup you can do. I don't really notice it. It just comes out. And so sometimes my budget is a little bit off just because there's daily money that's coming out from Acorns, but I figured just it'll balance itself out. So $200 has already been done, and that was Monday. So $200 already done Monday. Okay, and so I can put that as actual because I know that is actual. Although there is other Acorn money that comes out as well, I'm not even going to write that in. And then I also threw some money into my actual savings, which was $150. And I'll do more this month. It's just that every time I think about it, I'll just go ahead and dump some money in there. And so let's drag this down. So the debt left over is 1,019.91. Right. Oh, nope. I'm sorry. It's 619. So pardon me. It's actually 6. So now I'm going to be writing it in the actual. I'm going to write it out. I'm going too fast and I'm excited, and hopefully you guys are as well. Let me know if you guys have any questions about the giveaway, but again, it's super easy and simple. And I was thinking about doing two $50 gift card giveaways. I feel like somebody could really benefit, and I feel like $50, it's a lot of money, yes, but $100 will go a lot longer way, especially now, you know, some people are really struggling. And so hopefully that helps. All right, so white out and let's write in the correct amount, which is $619.91. $619.91. So that way we don't have to write it in actual. So now let's see how much we would have left over. And we'll throw the rest of that into savings. That'll just go into savings. Whatever is left over at the end of the week, when I close out my budget, whatever is left over in my account, I automatically transfer it over to savings, and I start fresh every Monday with zero. So eventually I do want to do a cash envelope system, because cashless sometimes is tricky because you're using your credit or debit card. It's coming out automatically, and sometimes different companies, you know, they process the transaction at different time frames. So sometimes things don't come out when I think they should, and that throws my numbers off. So eventually I am going to become an all cash spender, but that's going to be down the road. So $619.91 minus $350. That'll leave me with $269.91, which is going to automatically go into savings. But at least I know if anything changes over here, something fluctuates, this is the amount of money that I have that I can play with. So the savings total is, I'm sorry. Why am I messing stuff up, y'all? So this is actually, this goes here, $269.91. The savings total goes above, which is $350. I'm moving too fast. Okay, and then that will leave us with $269.91. So you have a little bottom part here as well where you can total out your week. So you can put your income, then you can put, you know, each of these sections here at the bottom. You'll want to put the bill total, then you'll want to put the cash envelopes total, then you want to put the debt total, then you want to put the sinking funds total, then you want to put the actual savings total, all in these little boxes here, and then you'll put it out here so you can see what the balance is, which it should be zero at the end of the week, which it will be for me because again that money will be thrown into savings, and so that's what makes it a zero-based budget. And a paycheck to paycheck budget is just awesome. It's fantastic. I love it. And so that's my budget for the week, y'all. As you can see, I did pretty well. I'm gonna do pretty well. I have confidence that I'll be able to stick to this for this week. I feel like I was very realistic. I think that is part of it. You have to be very realistic and intentional with where your money goes and just being mindful of spending. And I'm pretty good at sticking to things. I love a paycheck to paycheck budget. And at the end of the week, again, it should be zero. It will be for me. So I feel really good about this budget. And so that's it. In a nutshell, very easy, not decorative. It's just writing in real numbers. And you guys seem to really like this. I know some people may say, well, why you show all that? But again, this is not my personal household stuff. This is just my shop income. My husband, I'm not sharing any of his income. That's his stuff. I mean, it's our stuff, but of course, you know, I'm for privacy reasons not gonna share that. But I'm very transparent with my shop income, and hopefully you guys have been enjoying these videos. And you kind of see what I pay with my income that comes in, and you know, everything else is paid via my husband. He is the breadwinner, and but I am happy that I'm able to contribute to the household. So this is the budget, guys. Hopefully you enjoyed this video. Make sure to check the description box below about the giveaway. Just to reiterate it again, $100 gift card, real money, okay? No planner supplies, actual money. And it's very simple. All you gotta do is go onto Acorns via the link below in the description box, sign up for an account, make your first investment by the 30th of this month. You'll get $5, I'll get $5, go us. Take a screenshot of that and email it. I'll have the email in the description box below, and I will make the announcement on who wins that money, and you'll be happy. As simple as that. So thank you guys so much for watching. I'm so glad to be getting back into budget planning. I love it. It has become an essential part of my life just to kind of keep on track with what I got going on. And so hopefully you guys have been helped in some way. These inserts are available in my shop. Comes with monthly layout, and then it comes with these. It also comes with the expense tracker. So let me show you that really quickly. It comes with this expense tracker here, and it comes with 2 pages. And then it also comes with actually 3, because it's on the back here as well. And then it also comes with a cash envelope breakdown where you could take this to the bank and pull out all the cash that you need to pull out, and a little note section at the bottom, and then a weekly summary. And then it also comes with a monthly summary. So at the end of the month, when you're closing out your monthly budget, I was going to show you if I can find it, you'll have a summary for that as well. So I love these. These have probably been one of the most popular items in my shop. So I just thought I would mention that to you, that they are available in classic and an A5 size, which is what this is. So I've rambled enough. Thank you guys so much for watching. I really appreciate you stopping by my channel today to catch another budget plan with me. Hopefully you enjoyed it so much so that you'll consider subscribing to my channel, and you'll also give me a thumbs up on this video if you enjoy it. Go ahead and enter the giveaway, and I can't wait to see who wins. And again, hopefully that helps you in some way. So again, hopefully you guys will join me for another video, in which case I'll see you guys then.